throw it inside, no mid-range jump shot. So I agree with Coach in that regard. If they are going to throw it inside, they're not going to settle for a lot of mid-range stuff.
Belmont wins the tip. They go right to the Moose inside in the paint. Little mismatch. Matched up with Xavier Pinson and trying to keep him from going up with the left hand. He commits the foul. Pinson picks up his first, team's first, and true to form, Belmont goes right to the lane. Mazinski will go to the line, a 91% free throw shooter. Coming into the year, preseason all OVC selection, no surprise. First free throw is good. And Belmont's on the board. It's 1-0.
Well, that particular set, they knew LSU was going to switch. They ran a couple of cuts to get the mismatch they wanted and cleared out the backside with a single defender. That's why they're able to enter the ball so easily.
Second shot comes up short. Efton Reed will track down the rebound. LSU will have their first possession of the night, attacking left to right on your dial. Reed, top of the key, hands it off to Pinson. Pinson fires on the left wing. Wilkinson down to Days, short corner left side. He'll dribble in, get up with the shot, won't go. A little air ball came up short. Rebound pulled down by Richard, who'll get in the hands of Grayson Murphy, and Murphy will work it down. Murphy at 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, and 6 assists per game. Pretty outstanding point guard for the Bruins. Up top with it, skip past Richard, quick pass left corner. Luke Smith with the three, in and out, no good. Nice block out underneath by Wilkinson. Able to pick up the rebound is Brandon Murray, but Wilkinson did a great job that time, pushing Ben Shepherd out to the corner, allowing the Tigers to get the ball. Here's Pinson off the high screen, step back three, and it's off to the right. Rebound flying in the lane. Will Richard pulls it down. Richard, the freshman out of Fairburn, Georgia. Off to Murphy, in the hands of Smith. Now Mazinski with a quick touch, gets it back into the right corner. Murphy up on the right wing dribbling. Gets it to Shepherd left side of the floor, and again an extra pass to Smith in the corner. Shot covered up. They'll bring it back around on the right wing. Driving baseline with it is Shepherd. Pass into the corner to Murphy. Extra pass up top. Richard with the three right at the arc, and it's good, and Belmont leads 4-0.
A lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement, a lot of hard cutting for Belmont. They're in a 4-out, 1-in situation. One more pass, the extra pass got the open shot.
Tigers down 4-0 early. Played 2 minutes here in the first half. Stays guarded by Mazinski, puts it on the deck, trying to drive. Mazinski knocks it free into the hands of Murphy. Ahead they go to Shepherd, left side, going to be blocked by Reed on the lay-in attempt. Picked up by Days, fires across the court left side to Pinson. Belmont getting back defensively. Wilkinson going to try a three from the left corner. It will not go. Rebound pulled down by Luke Smith. He'll push it up for the Bruins.
Great defense by Reed without fouling in that situation.
Richard, another three left wing. It's no good. Quick shot that time by the Bruins. Reed saves it in bounds deep in the corner. Gets it to Pinson. LSU will bring it back down, trailing 4-0 early. Pinson working on the dribble. Pulls up free throw line, gets it to Days, catch and shoot three. Rainmaker comes off hard, no good. Efton Reed comes over the top of Murphy, did not foul, tried to pass inside. Wilkinson's shot going to be blocked in there. Mazinski got a hand on it, and here come the Bruins. Mazinski, top of the key, big guy immediately takes one dribble, looks for guard help. Finally coming to him will be Shepherd. Shepherd around the horn on the dribble, gives it off to Smith. Up top to Murphy, swing pass right side. Richard stops free throw line. Murphy went up, kept his foot down, gives the pass off left side to Smith, driving baseline. Passes up top, wide open Richard for three. It's good. Again, great ball movement around the horn. Eventually finds the open man. Richard now with 6 of the 7 Belmont points. And the Tigers scoreless nearly 3.5 minutes into this one. Pinson to Days. Quick pass. B. Murray, three ball. Good! And the Tigers on the board. Make it 7-3. Brandon Murray with the first points of the night for LSU.
Big shot by Brandon Murray then. I like LSU pressing here. Take time off the clock. Make Belmont bring it up. Have less time to run offense and get a good shot.
Pass deflected into the Tiger bench. Quick hand that time by Wilkinson. We'll see substitutions. Jacoby Wood, the sophomore from Cleveland, Tennessee, comes in for the Bruins. Luke Smith will have a seat. Bruins with the basketball. They're into the floor. Shepherd to Wood, who gets a quick touch. Now to Richard. Feet inside. Mazinski coming over the top, deflecting the entry pass is Wilkinson. Long outlet ahead. Murray goes up. Acrobatic lay-in won't go. The rebound slapped out of bounds by Darius Days. The Bruins will have possession. 15:55 to go, first half. Up and down pace. The Bruins lead by 4.
Team's able to accumulate if LSU is shooting poorly. They have gotten 2 offensive rebounds, but Belmont has taken 5 field goal attempts. 4 of them have been from the 3. If they're making threes, it can certainly loosen up the inside, and what Will Wade is concerned about is their big fella.
Belmont will have the ball as we resume action. Tigers again, a little pressure here. It's working it across the timeline. It's Grayson Murphy. It's the pass up top to Wood. Get in the hands of Shepard. They'll try the left side of the floors. Richard had the hot hand, knocked down 2 3-pointers early here in the first half. Again, quick ball movement using the pass. Mazinski double team just off the left block. Turns, tries to fire along the baseline. Wilkinson stepped back defensively, takes the throw away. They were trying to find Wood. Wilkinson forces the turnover. LSU will bring it back down. Pinson off the high screen from Reed. Passes over to Days. Richard on him tightly defensively. Days drives, penetrates, gives it to Wilkinson. Back to Days, tries to go up with a lay-in. He'll be fouled on his way to the basket. Looks like Will Richard will be the guilty party. He'll pick up his first, just the team's first. Comes at the 15:06 mark. Darius Days will go to the line, a 73% free throw shooter on the year. Career high 30 points to open the year against ULM, 26 points against Liberty, 14 points, 10 rebounds. His first season double-double against McNeese, his 17th career double-double, first of the season. As Days hits the first free throw, and we'll see Tari Eason check in. Xavier Pinson will get a breather for the Tigers. 7-4, Belmont by 3.
On the other end, a great double team by LSU on Belmont's center and made him a passer, not a scorer, and they were able to deflect the ball off the double team without fouling.
Days hits both free throws, cuts the lead to 2 with 15:04 to go. 7-5, Belmont with the ball. In the backcourt, Murphy looking, bounce pass into the front court, gets it in the hands of Wood. Now back to Murphy between the rings. In the right corner, Richard covered up by Days. We'll try again the left side quickly. Quick ball movement. Murphy skip pass. Days going to take it away. Darius Days doesn't have the numbers. Now give it off to Eason. Midway up the left block. Tari will stop. Give it out to Gaines, who also checked in. Eric Gaines, the sophomore guard, now will handle the point for Will Wade. Great anticipation on that skip pass by Darius Days, but maybe even a better decision not to force it without the numbers. Here's Gaines, top of the key to Days, up top left side, back to Gaines, 5 on the shot clock. Little move by Gaines down the lane, whip pass underneath Wilkinson, easy lay-in left side, and we're tied 7-all.
Great things happen from dribble penetration if you can avoid the charge. Gaines did a nice job off of 2 feet to make the pass.
Nearly a steal at midcourt, getting it back as Richard throw underneath. Shot by Mazinski, hits the side of the backboard. Wilkinson takes the loose ball, brings it the other way. Pass underneath to Eason. Eason dribbles out from under the basket. Back to Murray, back to Gaines. And LSU now defensively starting to challenge the Bruins with a lot of passing. Here's Gaines going up against the big guy. Off the glass and in. Eric Gaines, 6'2", took Mazinski 6'11" to the hole, and the Tigers have their first lead of the night. It's 9-7.
He's an excellent player to bring in the game to give LSU a lift.
Nice drive down the lane. Shepard dishes off Mazinski. Dunks it down from the right side to tie it up at 9-9. Little dribble penetration there after the Tigers went for the steal up top. Nice dish off underneath to the big guy. Here's Eason. Angle right side, brings it back out with the pass to Days. Nice fake by Murray. Murray in the left corner, out to Gaines. Eric wants a 3, bounces off the front of the rim. Mazinski there to clear the board for the Bruins. Quickly in the front court comes Wood. Hand off Shepard. Shepard driving, touches the SEC logo, gets it to Richard. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Weak side rebound, Brandon Murray. Tigers have it, 9-9 our score, 12:41 to go in the first half.
LSU is showing some real good discipline defensively on the ball moving of Belmont without fouling. Excellent defense early.
Penetration by Gaines. Dish off on the bounce pass to Eason. He'll bend the rim, and the Tigers back on top 11-9. Both teams over the last 6 minutes getting shots at the rim. Shepard, top of the key, working against Wilkinson. Gets it off to Murphy. Skip pass over the defense to the left corner to Richard. Now Wood with it. Left of the arc, driving against Gaines. Gaines trying to stop, come from behind, poke the ball loose. But a reach-in foul going to be whistled as Gaines will pick up his first team foul, number 2. And we hit a timeout with 12:0, letting them know we're going to continue to play here. So the ball will be put in play by the Bruins. On that far side, Tate Pearson, another grad student, already with his degree from Belmont, out of Brentwood, Tennessee, checks in for the first time tonight. As does Bellinger, along with Caleb Hollander. So a fresh set of faces on the floor here for Coach Alexander. 11-9, LSU leads. Angle dribble in the right side as Luke Smith going to get it tied up. Possession arrow belongs to LSU. Now we hit the timeout with 11:45 to go here in the first half. 11-9.
Five turnovers, 5 steals, 37% field goals. LSU continues to do that. They got a chance to win this game, no question about it.
Tari Eason, after the Tigers working down the floor, trying to zigzag dribble down the right side of the lane. A little bump. Going to go against Michael Shanks. That'll be his first, team second against the Bruins. The Tigers will have the out-of-bound underneath as Gaines. Close to a 5-second call, and there it is. Great defense underneath the basket by the Bruins. Nowhere to go with it. The Tigers forced to turn the ball over.
Well, I think Belmont has scouted that play and they guarded it well, and they kind of knew it was coming, and that's how that happens sometimes. Well-coached teams do that from time to time.
Shepard handling the ball, stops just beyond the free throw line, spinning, looking for help. Now gets it off to Smith. Smith in front of the mid-circle, off the screen, passes into the right corner to Shanks. In the hands left of the arc. Pearson tries a 3. The rebound comes down middle of the lane. Alex Fudge, the dynamic freshman for LSU, pulls down his first rebound of the night. Here's Gaines. Wanted to go right wing. Now he dribbles it back out top of the key. Pass to Pinson. Catch and shoot 3. Good! Xavier Pinson in the scoring column with his first 3 points, and the Tigers extend the lead 14-9.
Xavier's been so good for this team, Chris. His temperament, make big shots, makes open shots, doesn't demand the ball, but very good with the ball.
Here's a steal by Pinson. Pearson lost the ball rather. Get it to Reed on the right block. Big guy. Nice drop step to the basket right side. Uses the window, and the Tigers make it 16-9. LSU over a 16-2 run in the last 6 minutes of this game. Nice little pass to Shepard. Had the easy look right side, and it rolls off the right side of the rim. No good. Tigers again. Efton Reed clears the board. A chance to build on a 7-point advantage with 10:09 to go.
That was an outstanding post move by Reed. It's really great footwork. He's on balance. He doesn't rush in the post. Excellent post move by the big guy.
Mazinski sitting on the sideline here for the Bruins.
Zone.
Belmont going a little smaller, and they do switch to a 2-3 zone. LSU attacks it with the post pass in the lane to Eason. One dribble, goes up, lays it in. 18-9. LSU with their largest lead. It is 9. It's now an 18-4 run, make it an 18-6 run as LSU falls asleep defensively. Nice cross-court pass. Jakubicek lays it in. Jakubicek, I should say, lays or dunks it down. Diverse team All-State over in Georgia. Had a career-high 17 points in the last outing against Kennesaw State.
You know, Belmont's lost 1 game. The 3 wins, they shot over 50%. And the 1 loss, they shot right under 50%. So I think that's a big number for LSU to try to get to. 45% shooting, I think, is a winner tonight for LSU.
Eason again wanting to drive baseline right side. Had his shot blocked in there by Mazinski. And then on the rebound, Efton Reed. going to say the ball was out last touch off of the Bruins. Reed tried to save it in. As Eason will check out, we'll see Darius Days back on the floor for LSU. Tigers will have it. This time underneath the basket left side. Pinson fires it to Murray in the left corner. Up to Reed. Reed gets it back to Pinson. Pinson left of the free throw line. Dribble it back up on top. Left of the arc. Crossover. Open shot. Three. Good! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice crossover. Crossed up Luke Smith. Got the open look. Knocked it down. It's 21-11. Tigers lead by double digits.
You know, in that transfer portal, this guy Pinson may be a key to LSU's success this year. He's excellent for this team. I've said it before, and he deserves all the praise he gets to this point by the way he's played.
Kaczynski in the short corner left side. Efton Reed with a quick hand knocks the ball free into the left corner. It will stay with the Bruins. Coach Will Wade said during shoot-around today, guys, got to continue to play defense on Kaczynski wherever he gets the basketball, simply because he's a great passer. Here's the inbounds pass underneath to Kaczynski. He fires it over to Murphy. Extra pass on the wing, and the three by Shepard won't go. Rebound down to the Fighting Tigers. They lead by 10. 8:37 to go. Here's Pinson. Pull-up jumper from 8. Good along the right baseline. Xavier Pinson now with 8 points, coming alive offensively.
I think Xavier senses the person guarding him is type of a mismatch, and he's taking advantage of that. Smart enough player to do that.
Smith just off the far sideline. Gets it to Murphy. Now to Richard on the left wing. Richard trying to get it to Kaczynski. Does. Just off the left block. Cross-court pass into the right corner. The three offered up. No good by Smith. Weak side rebound, Darius Days. And now stone cold have gone the Bruins. They trail now 23-11. Tigers looking to build on a 12-point lead. Pinson spins. Puts up a jumper. No good. Got his own rebound. In the air. Puts it up and in. 25-11. Xavier Pinson, 10.7 assists against ULM to open the season. Had 5 points, 5 rebounds last time out against McNeese State. Wasting little time here to get into double figures. He has 10, leading the way for LSU, now up 25-11.
Well, if LSU can have different players scoring at different times, it makes them that much more difficult to defend.
Kaczynski again passes into the right corner to Shepard. Swing the ball up top. Richard with a three. Left of the arc. It will not go. And Darius Days pulls down yet another rebound, his second. And it's 25-11. LSU building on their lead. Trying to add to it here is Pinson. Again, working against Smith. Gets it to Days. Rain-making three. Won't go. Efton Reed. Little push off from behind as Kaczynski had position. And Reed will pick up the foul. Not a lot of contact, but he did put his arms on the back, and that's an easy call.
The field goal stat, LSU shooting 50% from the floor. Belmont is 4 for 14, 2 for 9 from the three. Belmont needs a three-point line. If they can't get that, and then if LSU does a great job of double-teaming their post player, making him a passer, not a scorer, it's going to be difficult for Belmont to score.
Bruins have the ball, bring it the length of the floor. In the hands of Shepard up top left side. Kaczynski playing out of position up top, hands it off to Richard. In the hands now of Luke Smith. Dribbles over the left side. Guarded by Imwani Wilkinson, back out on the floor. He'll get in the hands of the veteran point guard Grayson Murphy, and with the shot clock dwindling down on three, he launches one just inside the midcircle off the glass. No good. Tigers work it back down. 25-11 they lead. Wilkinson working with Days, Murray, Eason, and Darius Days on the floor. Here's Gaines to Days, and Days had his face inadvertently slapped. Richard was going for the steal, but kind of grazed and came down across the nose and the eye area of Darius Days, who immediately goes running the other way and now is down on the floor. He appears to be all right, but they're going to come out and take a look at him. He was slapping for the ball as Days kind of fronted up to the basket from the left wing and just kind of missed the distance, and Richard just came right across the front of the face. Again, there was no foul called, but obviously there was contact.
It wasn't intentional, so was inadvertent sort of foul. You know, the thing I'm impressed with, Chris, and I don't know if the average fan understands, the discipline LSU is showing defensively to guard every time down for 30 seconds or so without fouling, and then finishing the possession by rebounding the ball. Those things are things you teach. Those things are coached. You got to compliment Will Wade for the strategy of defending this Belmont team the first 15 minutes of the game.
Inbounds, it comes to Gaines. Picks up his dribble, gives it back to Eason. He'll find Gaines again, who will start to work the offense. Angle dribble right side to Wilkinson, right wing. Here's Murray, fakes the pass to his left, drives down the lane. Great job by Luke Smith to tie him up. Got both hands on the ball. They'll actually say it came out of bounds, and they'll say last touch off Eason. Looked like it was a held ball situation, but they'll actually say it stays with LSU after Smith stripped the ball free. Gaines along the end line. Gets it to Murray in the left corner. Back to Gaines. One on the shot clock. Gaines puts the three up, and it's no good. Close to a shot clock violation. Gaines couldn't get the three to fall. Shepard drives left baseline. Cut off there by Reed. Out to Mazinski. Mazinski fires it into the corner. Now gets it back. Working on the right wing. Hands it off to Richard. Richard on the pass, gets it to Smith left side in the hands of Murphy. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Skip pass over the defense. Richard. Extra pass to Shepard. Three from the right wing is good. And after a dry spell from long range, the Bruins hit a big three to break the stalemate. They stood on 11 for what seemed to be an eternity, but that'll make it 25-14. LSU still by 11. Gaines picks up his dribble just outside the mid-circle. Gets it to Reed. Reed will put it on the floor. Spins to his left. Jump hook. A little long off the back iron. Rebound fought for. Eason comes away with it to Wilkinson. Head fake. Shot fake. Goes up over Mazinski. Puts up the 6-footer. That's 27-14. But LSU beat down the floor the other way. Long pass to Shepard. Beats everybody down there for the easy lay-in. Bruins strike quickly. It's 27-16 LSU.
That's only the second defensive lapse LSU has had. Two breakaways like that. Every other time LSU has really defended well in the half court for an extended period.
Gaines wanting to start to work. Now backpedals on the dribble. Will pass to Wilkinson, right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Reed has it on the high post. Out to Murray. 3 on the shot clock. Reed, 15-footer off the glass and in. After Reed has such a soft touch with the basketball. Kissed right off the glass. 29-16. Quick three fired in the corner by Shepard on the other end. The Bruins come up empty. Rebound to LSU. Here's Gaines trying to drive through traffic. Had the ball deflected. Long outlet. Shepard blocked from behind by Eason on the lay-in attempt. Second block by Murray on the putback effort by Richard. LSU has the ball. Back-to-back blocks for the Tigers. Here they come the other way. Reed goes up off the left side. Again, using the window. It's there.
Does Belmont know what a shot fake is? Maybe shot fake one time. What good play by LSU, blocking shots without fouling. There's something to that.
LSU fans applauding the defensive effort. 3:29 to go first half. 31-16 LSU leads. Richard right at the free throw line to Shepard. Steps in after a head fake. 15-footer won't fall. Wilkinson there for the rebound. He'll get it off to Gaines. Here come the Tigers. Gaines off the screen, down the lane, goes up, high off the glass. No good, but he'll be fouled. Great drive once again. Gaines showing no fear going in among the tall trees. He'll go to the line to shoot two. State get together in Jacksonville. Florida and Cal will batter in Fort Myers. Kansas State and Arkansas at 9 o'clock. And earlier it was Wisconsin getting by Texas A&M in Las Vegas by a final of 69-58. Eric Gaines at the line. He was fouled driving to the hoop. First free throw up and in. Eric Gaines, through 4 ball games already, has 10 points in 3 of those 4. That matches his career high. Second free throw is good. That'll make it 33-16. And coach, it's a 7-0 run to start this game for the Bruins. Since then, all of the runs have come from LSU, and they have been huge, including right now on a 6-0 run, coming off a 16-2 run that opened this game up for LSU.
Well, the discipline LSU has showed defensively, obviously, and really offensively. They kind of let the game come to them. They figured out how Belmont was guarding them, and they've made them pay the price for it.
Quick entry pass on the block and a quick turnaround jumper by Michael Shanks. Another grad student out of Bentonville, Arkansas, and he'll get his first 2 points of the night. Got the lead 33-18. LSU in front, 2.5 to go. Shanks that time not giving anybody a chance to block his shot. He caught the ball and immediately turned and fired. Here's Eason taking a double team to the hole. Puts up a shot from the right block. It will not go, but a whistle and a foul. That'll go against Michael Shanks. That will be his second personal, team's fifth, and now Tari Eason will get his opportunity from the charity stripe, an 86% free throw shooter. I mentioned that Eric Gaines has had 10 points in 3 of the 4 ball games. Tari Eason has had 3 double-doubles in the first 4 ball games of the year. He has been a nice addition to this squad. Started his career in Cincinnati. The first free throw is good to make it 34-18. In fact, he had a dominant double-double last time out against McNeese. 17 points, 14 rebounds. Missed on the second. Rebound pulled down by Mazinski.
He's certainly an example of what you can do in a transfer portal if you do your homework.
34-18 LSU with the advantage. Gaines trying to go for a steal on the pass. They make the pass to Murphy. Mazinski drop step on the left block, and I'm going to say LSU almost had a steal, had their hands on it, but Pinson was on the end line trying to go for the steal, so it will stay with the Bruins, although I think the Bruins would have been happy to let that play go and just let Mazinski have the open look. But
yeah, get a score. They need a basket.
Took that away from him. Now Mazinski splits the double team, steps through the defenders, and then on his way to the basket going to be fouled by Fudge. He was able to get through Eason and Days. Thought he was going to have an easy look at the rim, and then here comes Alex Fudge with defensive help. Couldn't commit the shot, but Fudge does commit the foul.
You know, Mazinski's an excellent player, but I think the way LSU's defending him has really caused him some problems, and I think the length of LSU has bothered him as well.
Minute 53 to go here in the first half.
Mike the Tiger.
Mike the Tiger going to join us here. Going to work stats for us courtside as Mazinski puts in the free throw, making 34-20.
I wonder if Mike can defend anybody. I don't know if he can guard very well. Feet don't work. I don't know, too big or something.
It's what happens when you leave an open seat this close to the floor. Somebody's going to take it. Yeah. Mike decided he would join us. Trying to go inside to Days on the right block, and it's out of his fingertips, out of bounds. It'll give it back to Belmont. LSU up by 14, 34-20. Final minute 35 to go here in the first half. Shanks in the backcourt working against Pinson. Looking for help, throws it right in the hands of Eason. Look out! Oh, the tomahawk slam too hard, comes out no good. Rebound deflected out into the corner. I think Eason or Fudge touched it last. It'll go to Belmont. Eason cannot believe it.
Yeah, he can't believe he missed that, but you know, you just take the two. It's not diving. You don't get points. It all counts the same.
Here comes Belmont with a minute 15. 14-point lead. Mazinski, left wing. Again, playing out on the wing. Cross-court pass, Shanks. Driving in with it is Shepard. Dishes it off underneath to Murphy. Now the pass to Mazinski. Little spin and a pass back to Murphy on the left wing. 3 on the shot clock. Here's a 3 left of the arc. Wood misses on the air ball. It's a shot clock violation. And again, John, to your point about LSU being locked in for 30 seconds,
yes,
that's going to be the 12th shot clock violation by this Tiger defense through 4 and nearly 4.5 games.
Well, disciplined defending, being there on the catch, and then without fouling, finishing the possession with a rebound or a block shot there, it's just outstanding. And those are things that are taught, and you got to compliment Coach Wade and the staff.
Under 40 seconds to go. Gaines, little swing pass over on the left side to Eason. His jump shot from 6 rolls off the rim. Here comes Belmont the other way. Shepard stops on the right wing. Mazinski right of the mid-circle with 22 seconds. And here's the steal. Eason knocked it free. Battle for it in the backcourt. Eason has it by his lonesome. This time he'll use 2 hands and bring it down with thunder. 36-20. LSU by 16. Final 8 seconds of the half. Shepard catch and shoot 3 left wing is good. That's a basket the Bruins certainly will enjoy. At least some momentum going into the locker room as a Gaines Hail Mary shot comes up short off the glass, and the first half comes to an end. Exciting basketball inside the Maravich Center. Battle for Will Wade and company as the Bruins will start attacking left to right, and a quick three offered up by Luke Smith. Too hard off the back iron, out of bounds. They'll say LSU couldn't get to it in time, but Belmont will keep it on their end. Inbounds, it comes to Mazinski. Left of the free throw line, he'll hand it off to Murphy. Down the lane, little scoop shot. Won't go, tried to get it up over Efton Reed. That's a tall task. The rebound comes down to LSU, but Pinson lost his footing. Ball going to be picked up. Here goes Shepard down the right sideline. Tough angle on the bounce pass. Gets away from Richard, but saved over in the corner by Murphy, and the Bruins will have possession. Richard, catch and shoot three deep from the left corner. Rattles in and out, no good. Efton Reed by his lonesome will take the rebound, and LSU will come the other way.
Pinson just slipped on that last possession. He just lost control by slipping on the floor.
Pinson off the high screen from Reed. Whips the pass back to Days. Left of the arc, and too long. Rebound cleared out by Shepard. He'll get it off to Murphy, who brings it in the front court for the Bruins. Mazinski, nobody picks him up. He'll launch a three. Top of the key off to the right. Darius Days pulls down the board. Here comes Pinson in the front court. Pinson again with 10 points in the first half. Leads all scores. B. Murray wants another three, and he drains the net. Big time three. Kind of a step back there for B. Murray. Make it 39-23. Here's a three trying to be answered by Shepard, and it will not go down. Wilkinson pulls down the rebound. Murray, by the way, with 6 points.
He got the team started with the first basket of the game, or second hitting a three from the left corner, caddy corner from us.
Pinson, dribble penetration. Wilkinson wants a three. In and out, won't go. Rebound lands in the lap of Luke Smith. Push it up the floor for the Bruins. Stops in front of Coach Casey Alexander on the Bruins bench. Now to Murphy. His pass stolen by Wilkinson. 2-on-1 alley-oop from Pinson to Wilkinson. Missed on the lay-in. Ball is out of bounds, but there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That one's going to go.
Richard.
Go against Richard. That'll be his third personal. The talented freshman now picking up his third foul. He's looking to KB Burdett, asking where was that contact. KB Burdett says inadvertently on the backside of the neck and head. Free throw by Wilkinson is good. That'll make it 40-23 as we'll see Will Richard have to check out, picking up that third foul, and they'll go to Michael Shanks. Got a career-high 16 points against Kennesaw State last week.
Belmont has shot 18 threes, have shot 29 total balls. Over half of their balls have been from the three. The big stat is they've only made 4.
Wilkinson knocks both the free throws down, 41-23. Here's pressure at the timeline. Throw over the top to Shepard. Now in the hands of Smith on the left wing. Back to Murphy straight away. Shanks with a quick touch. Little give and go. Shanks down the left block. Shot's going to be blocked in there by Efton Reed. Fourth block of the night for LSU. Here comes Pinson. Stutter step. Touches paint. Gets it out to Days. Quick hands by Shanks. Knocks the ball loose. Darius picks it back up. As he started to drive, Shanks grabbed him. And they'll call that an intentional foul. A little bit out of frustration there for Shanks, who again made a great defensive play getting back as the pass was delivered to Days. And then he just comes down hard, grabs the arm, and then twists Days around. And again, that close to 2 of our 3 officials is going to result in an intentional foul.
Days is pretty good, too. I thought he was really hurt there. Thought his arm came out of socket.
So Shanks picks up the foul. He came in for Richard, who picked up his third. Now Shanks has 3. Second team foul against the Bruins, and Darius Days by himself will toe the line. With 2 free throws upcoming, LSU will also have the ball. First free throw is good. Darius Days on the year, a 73% free throw shooter. Only 2 points there in the first half, and the Bruins certainly hope he doesn't get on a tear here in the second half and gets anywhere close to his 22 points a game.
Tell you what also has happened too, Chris, is to start the second half. I know Will Wade's pleased with the way this thing has unfolded the first 3 or 4 minutes. And again, that's halftime of how you get your team still focused on what they need to do to start the second half. LSU's done a good job of that.
Days again hits the free throw, but then LSU going to pick up a foul trying to get position on the inbounds play underneath.
I think he called a moving screen on the second screen on the inbounds play is what I think he whistled.
Efton Reed, guilty party, going to pick up the personal. That'll be his second, team's first for LSU, but it gives it right back to Belmont. Zinski in the left corner will dribble out, up on the wing looking for help. Gets it off to Smith, cross-court pass Shepard, driving baseline, trying to kick it back out. Picked up by Luke Smith. Mazinski hands it off to Pearson. His three from the left wing is good. They'll make it 43-26.
If they made that basket with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, again, good defense by LSU. They challenged that shot. He just made a good one.
Quick three offered up by Pinson. Comes up short off the front rim. Belmont comes the other way. Here's an air ball three by Smith. The rebound, I believe, and then we're going to have goaltending. That was missed on the air ball by Smith. Ball bounced right underneath the basket. And then LSU whistled for goaltending. Although, I tell you, that was awful close. Reed looked like he had a pretty good block on there, but they'll credit the points by Shepard. That'll make it 43-26. Murray up top, right side to Wilkinson. Wilkinson fires it to Pinson. Quick fire to Days, high post. Exit pass from the paint to the wing, and Brandon Murray with his third triple of the night. Makes it 46-28. Big time three there by Murray, who's had the hot hand here tonight for LSU from downtown. 16-10 to go in the ball game.
Really, really good freshman. He's going to be a nice player.
Mazinski on the low block, dribbles into the lane, kick out pass, got it to Murphy, extra pass Smith, his three won't go. Rebound in the air, going to be picked up over the shoulder by Brandon Murray. Work it up to Pinson, LSU with possession. Days backing in against Pearson. Little jump hook in the lane would have been good, but Efton Reed came in and slammed it down. Ball was right inside the cylinder. They'll wave the basket off. Boy, it looked like that shot from Days was going to go down. It took a bounce. As we get back to action, LSU comes out of the timeout with Gaines, Pinson, Eason, Fudge, and Days on the floor. A three-quarter press here. They beat it with the pass in the front court to Wood. Jacoby Wood handling the ball. Now gets it to Murphy. Murphy to Pearson. Quick pass on the left side. Shepard down in the corner, driving baseline. Pass out there to the right side. Extra pass up top. The big guy, Mazinski, with a three, and it rolls off to the left. Eason with a rebound. LSU comes the other way.
We've got the big fella shooting threes for Belmont, and that's something he never does.
Here's Pinson down the lane, gets up with the shot, won't go. Eason tried to dunk it down with a follow too hard. Coming out of the fray is Murphy. Murphy to Shepard, transition three, too long. Rebound Days off to Pinson right side. Pinson didn't realize that Murphy was sneaking up behind him, and Murphy with the steal brings it back for the Bruins. To Shepard, pass to Wood, driving baseline, open underneath. Nobody there for help defense, and he lays it up and in. Wood now with his first bucket of the night. Makes it 46-30, a 16-point lead for the Fighting Tigers.
Fudge let him have the baseline. That's probably the poorest half-court defense LSU has shown all night long. Not being critical. I think it's excellent. Fudge just let him have baseline. We didn't rotate him on the backside to help.
Pinson bounce pass to Days, had it stripped loose, battle for the ball. Days comes up with it, shot on the left side, rolls off the front of the rim, rebound Jacoby Wood. Bruins bring it down. Wood pull up jumper, the three won't go. Gaines clears the board for LSU. Gaines in the front court, little crossover down the lane, and a one-handed jam right down Broadway. Hey now. 48-30 as Eric Gaines, a little showtime, gets his 6th point of the night.
He just beat the guy one-on-one, and you talk about no help defensively. There was none there on Belmont. I think LSU's kind of taken the heart out of this team to this point in the game.
Wood. Penetration out to Murphy. Rainmaking three off to the right. Tari Eason with a rebound for LSU. He'll move it up into the front court. Mazinski going to pick him up at the wing. Eason wants to drive. Little Euro step. Layup with the left hand is good.
Yeah, they certainly aren't flying around defensively like they were the first 10 minutes of the game. I think methodically LSU is just beating this team.
50-30 LSU with the lead. Tari Eason now. 9 points on the night. Here's Shepard. Puts his head down, drives. Collision happens midway up the right block. Whistle and a foul going to go against LSU. It's going to go against Xavier Pinson. That'll be his second. Just the second team foul on LSU. Pinson will have a seat. Brandon Murray already above his season average with 3 3-pointers tonight. He's got 9. Bruins put the ball in underneath. Evan Braun's checked in for the Bruins. The inbounds pass deflected, picked up by Murray. Murray down the heart of the lane. Finger roll layup is good. Tigers getting buckets at the rim, and it's 52-30. As now Murray in double figures with 11.
They're just driving it right down Belmont's throat here. Not a lot of resistance by the Belmont team these last 5 or 6 minutes.
Coach Casey Alexander sensing just that. Calls a timeout as they... So far has yet to look back. Bruins with the ball. 12:55 to go here in the second half. 3 by Pearson. Left side. Air ball. Gaines wanted to let it go out of bounds. Will Richard forced the issue, and eventually Gaines picks up the loose ball. Gaines in the front court for LSU. Working with Eason, Murray, Reed, and Alex Fudge on the floor for Coach Will Wade. Gaines picked up by Jacoby Wood. Passes to Eason. Eason driving Pearson down the lane. Nice help defense coming in. Bronze with the block shot as Eason was falling to the floor. Bringing it the other way is Smith. Dribbles right of the arc, and here's an air ball three. Missed everything. Out of bounds. It'll be LSU ball. Belmont tonight, Coach, 5 of 27 from long range, 1 of 13 here in the second half.
And here's the other thing. They average making 12.3 free throws a game. Tonight, they're 3 for 4. That was in the first half. LSU's kept them off the line as well. They can't score.
Reed just off the block, midway up, right side, working against Bronze. Now here comes the double team. Had the ball knocked free, picked it back up, gives it to Murray. And Murray right down the lane again. Finger roll layup. Lays it up and in.
That's freshman to freshman on that play right there.
Heads up play by Reed. Didn't have full control of the ball. Just got it to Murray, who had the open look. Drop it into Bronze. Bronze shot blocked by Fudge. Another block for the Tigers. Send it in the front court to Murray. Off to Eason. The one-handed jam. Tigers running up and down the floor using the pass to cover the ground, and it's 56-30 LSU.
Great point. Ball never touched the floor on that transition down the floor.
Jacoby Wood launches a three. It will not fall. Reed with a rebound to Murray. Murray will slow it up, hand it off to Eric Gaines, and the Tigers will work a little clock here with 11:08 to go in the game. A 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Make it a 13-2 run over the last 5 minutes plus. LSU 5 of their last 6. The Bruins 0 for their last 6. Reed just off the midway block. Left side, backing in against Bronze. Spins to his left, back to his right. Lays it up with the right hand, and good. Another genuine, big-time, big-man move in the paint. 58-30, LSU extends the lead.
Well, to score off the low post, you want to be slow in the post, not get in a hurry. Reed has certainly been able to demonstrate that tonight.
3 missed by Pearson. Offensive rebound by Richard. His putback is blocked underneath. Here comes Eason. Euro step. Puts it off the glass and in. Tari Eason. 15 points tonight. It's 60-30. LSU enjoys a 30-point lead.
I think Belmont is on its heels. It's stunned. It's shocked by how well LSU has played defensively tonight and guarded this team. It's been incredible.
Approaching 10 minutes remaining in the game. Wood, Pearson, cross-court pass, Richard, pull-up jumper, SEC logo, the 12-footer, around the rim and good. And Belmont, one for their last 9, desperately needed a bucket, 60-32. Will Richard, the freshman, now with 8 points. Ian Shepard leading the way. Shepard with 10. Here's Eason again, wanting to go right down the lane. It's a blocking foul. The basket is good. And an and one opportunity for Tari Eason, who is dominating on the floor. He now has 17 and a chance for point 18. So far has yet to look back. Bruins with the ball, 12:55 to go here in the second half. 3 by Pearson, left side, air ball. Gaines wanted to let it go out of bounds. Will Richard forced the issue, and eventually Gaines picks up the loose ball. Gaines in the front court for LSU. Working with Eason, Murray, Reed, and Alex Fudge on the floor for Coach Will Wade. Gaines picked up by Jacoby Wood. Passes to Eason. Eason driving Pearson down the lane. Nice help defense coming in. Bronze with the block shot as Eason was falling to the floor. Bringing it the other way is Smith. Dribbles right of the arc. And here's an air ball 3. Missed everything. Out of bounds. It'll be LSU ball. Belmont tonight, Coach, 5 of 27 from long range. 1 of 13 here in the second half.
And here's the other thing. They average making 12.3 free throws a game. Tonight they're 3 for 4. That was in the first half. LSU's kept them off the line as well. They can't score.
Reed just off the block, midway up, right side, working against Bronze. Now here comes the double team. Had the ball knocked free, picked it back up, gives it to Murray. And Murray right down the lane again. Finger roll layup. Lays it up and in.
That's freshman to freshman on that play right there.
Heads up play by Reed. Didn't have full control of the ball. Just got it to Murray, who had the open look. Drop it into Bronze. Bronze shot blocked by Fudge. Another block for the Tigers. Send it in the front court to Murray. Off to Eason. The one-handed jam. Tigers running up and down the floor using the pass to cover the ground, and it's 56-30 LSU.
Great point. Ball never touched the floor on that transition down the floor.
Jacoby Wood launches a 3. It will not fall. Reed with a rebound to Murray. Murray will slow it up, hand it off to Eric Gaines, and the Tigers will work a little clock here with 11:08 to go in the game. A 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Make it a 13-2 run over the last 5 minutes plus. LSU 5 of their last 6. The Bruins 0 for their last 6. Reed just off the midway block. Left side, backing in against Bronze. Spins to his left, back to his right. Lays it up with the right hand and good. Another genuine big-time, big-man move in the paint. 58-30, LSU extends the lead.
Well, to score off the low post, you want to be slow in the post, not get in a hurry. Reed has certainly been able to demonstrate that tonight.
3 missed by Pearson. Offensive rebound by Richard. His putback is blocked underneath. Here comes Eason. Euro step. Puts it off the glass and in. Tari Eason. 15 points tonight. It's 60-30. LSU enjoys a 30-point lead.
I think Belmont is on its heels. It's stunned. It's shocked by how well LSU has played defensively tonight and guarded this team. It's been incredible.
Approaching 10 minutes remaining in the game. Wood, Pearson, cross-court pass, Richard, pull-up jumper, SEC logo, the 12-footer, around the rim and good. And Belmont, one for their last 9, desperately needed a bucket, 60-32. Will Richard, the freshman, now with 8 points. Ian Shepard leading the way. Shepard with 10. Here's Eason again, wanting to go right down the lane. It's a blocking foul. The basket is good. And an and one opportunity for Tari Eason, who is dominating on the floor. He now has 17 and a chance for point 18. Holiday Hoops giving on the 11th. Taking on Georgia Tech, which will be another great non-conference battle for Will Wade and company. Tigers leading big here, 68-37. They have the basketball on their end of the floor. Work it in. Wilkinson to Pinson. Now to Murray. Turn and shoot. 16-footer too high off the iron. Rebound pulled down by Richard for the Bruins. Belmont will work it up. Grayson Murphy will have control of the rock. 7:45 to go in this one. Murphy, backdoor cut, trying to look underneath for Shepard. Going to be taken away. Great defense. Here's Wilkinson in the front court to Days. 3-ball string music here in Baton Rouge, L.A. Darius Days with his first triple of the night. Give him his 7th point of the evening. And he took my next storyline right out of my mouth here. First, Murphy with a 3, and it's good. Belmont struggled from beyond the arc. Murphy knocks down that one 71-40. John, I was about to say before that 3 by Days, LSU with 4 Tigers in double figures. Oddly enough, Darius Days not one of them, but now that he hits that 3, he may find double figures before we're done. 71-40 LSU leads.
Well, the good thing about it is LSU is on the way to scoring 80 points without Darius Days having a terrific night offensively, which is good for this team. It's good for it.
Efton Reed, the big guy, tries a 3, comes off hard. Shanks had the rebound, and Darius Days going for the steal. Got the majority on the arm of Shanks, and Darius will pick up the foul. That'll be just his first. And again, to continue talking about Darius Days and his maturation process and the great decision to come back for this final year. Days has been a scoring machine. He's had his ups and downs throughout his career. Here's the 3 by Shepard, won't go. Days with the rebound, but foul trouble always an issue. Tigers out and running. Nice cross-court pass. They eventually find Pinson for the easy lay-in, 73-40. Again, using the pass to span the floor.
That's beautiful teamwork. That's basketball at its highest level right there.
Murphy, fake pass, puts up the off-balance shot. Right side, comes off the side of the rim. Here comes LSU. Gaines, right corner, driving in, up and under. Left hand, off the glass, kisses it sweetly. It is a huge bucket to make it 75-40. Gaines adds 2 more. Shepard, left baseline, jump shot from 8. Comes off, weak side rebound. Darius Days will give it up to Gaines, and with 5:50 to go in this one, Gaines will slowly walk it up. 75-40. LSU with the lead. Pinson back to Gaines between the rings. No look pass. High post to Days. Puts up the shot, and he's fouled on the arm. Comes off a little hot, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. But Days avoiding foul trouble through the first 5 games of the season has also shown the maturity on his part to be able to play the minutes that Will Wade needs him to play, score the points he needs him to score, and stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, I think that's a maturation. That's a senior. You know, you're exactly right. We've called him for 3 years now, and sometimes he would get in early foul trouble, and it would hurt his production, particularly on the offensive end. But now he's being able to play extended minutes without fouling. That's mature, that's leadership, and that certainly benefits the LSU team, the amount of minutes he's able to play staying on the floor.
First free throw down for Days. Gives him 8 points tonight. Looking for point number 9 here with 5:36 to go. It's on its way and rattles in and out and back through good. 77-40. Nick Mazinski, 6'11", back out on the floor for Belmont. He'll have a touch, top of the key, trying a backdoor cut to Pearson. Broken up by Pinson. Here goes Gaines. Gaines throws it up, trying to get it to Fudge, won't go. Gaines ends up flying over the seats underneath the basket. Fudge, though, working defensively, steals the basketball, then goes up, lays it up and in. Time going to be called as Gaines again, after putting up the shot, went flying out into the crowd. He is slow to get up. They'll call timeout. But how about the effort of Alex Fudge to stay with the play after the missed shot? Made the steal, went up strong, makes it 79-40. And the good news and the roar you hear is Eric Gaines eventually comes out of the fray and is back out on the floor, and he's all right. He'll check out as LSU will go to the bench now. Parker Edwards will check in. He'll actually check in for Pinson, who will have a seat. Gaines will stay out there.
One thing you can say about Gaines, he's not afraid, and he's a tough little guy too, man. And he's got a heart, his competitive nature drives him, and that not only is he talented, that type of competitive nature will make him a better player. So Will Wade has made the comment about how much he's improved.
Gaines out there along with Reed, Edwards, Days, and Fudge. 5:06 to go in the game. 79-40, LSU with the lead. Luke Smith almost lost the rock, faces it back near the timeline, gets it to Shepard. Shepard puts it on the floor, drives, and a reach-in foul as he got to the paint. Eric Gaines going to be whistled for the personal. Just the team's fourth. Only 10 fouls between both teams here in the second half, and we're down under 5 minutes. Gaines picks up his second personal. We'll see Bradley Ezaware will check in. Darius Days will have a seat, gets a nice hand, 9 points, 7 rebounds tonight. Inbounds it comes. Here's Pearson in the lane. Fires it out. The three won't go. Following on the shot with a weak side putback is going to be Ben Shepard. He got the shot to go and got tangled up with a defender, and an and one opportunity coming for Belmont.
Shepard's played well these last several minutes. He looks aggressive. He looks like he belongs out there with the rest of the LSU players.
Shepard's and one is off, no good. Afton Reed with a rebound to Edwards. Now to Gaines. 79-42, 4:44 to go. Gaines working on the left side, on the dribble, moves to his right. Stops, free throw line extended right side. Now to Fudge. Fudge left of the arc, on the wing to Reed. Efton puts it on the floor, spinning left, back to his right. The hook is good. Bounced around the rim, eventually went down and good. Nice touch again for Efton Reed. 81-42. Reed now with 12. Shepard spinning. Pass in the right corner to Smith. He'll put up the three and get it to fall. Luke Smith with his first bucket of the night after going 0 for 6. All from downtown. He's now 1 for 7. And it's 81-45 with under 4 to go.
He's a 38% three-point shooter coming in tonight at 8 for 21. He certainly has had his struggles. I just think athletically the LSU guards are quicker, longer, and just a little better.
Gaines to Reed. Back to Gaines. Will Wade shouting instructions here. You would not believe it's 81-45 LSU the way he's coaching. Here's Gaines, had the ball knocked away and tried to pick it up, and he was on the sideline in front of the Tiger bench before getting control, and it will go back to Belmont. We hit our final timeout of the night. 81-45. 23. Florida about to head to halftime. 1:06 remaining first half. They lead Cal 44-27. Arkansas leading Kansas State 30-13. That one with 6:46 to go in the first half. Bruins with the ball as we're back to action here at the Maravich Center. Shanks hands it off. Quick three by E.J. Bellinger. Going to miss badly. Shanks with a rebound, but throws it out of bounds inside court. And LSU will take back over. Again tonight, it has been a struggle for the Bruins. 8 of 35 beyond the line for 22.9% here in the second half. 4 of 21 for 19%. Overall, just shooting 30% from the field tonight against an on-top LSU defense. Edwards with a touch in the lane, lost the handle. Ezawiro trying to hold on, eventually taken away by E.J. Bellinger, the junior, for the Bruins. Spinning, left side, out of control is the layup by Hollander, won't go. The rebound out to Richard in the corner, drove in along the baseline, flips it back out, and the three by Hollander is good. Hollander out of Nashville, Tennessee, in fact led the state of Tennessee at 27 points per game as a senior in high school. Hits the three there, it's 81-48.
Well, this is certainly unfamiliar territory for this Belmont team and this program, and LSU has created that tonight with some outstanding defense.
Gaines, little give and go, gives it off to Colbert, who checked in. It bounces off of him into the hands of Ezawiro, and boy, nobody dunked a basketball like Bradley Ezawiro.
For a guy his size, he gets up off the floor really, really quick.
Explosive vertical, gets the dunk, it's 83-48. Here's another three. It will not go. And trying to flush it down as Richard couldn't get the handle on the ball. Going to be picked up by Gaines. LSU with it. Under 2 to go. 83-48. Gaines out top, dribbling with the ball. Trying to flip a zip pass underneath. Going to be deflected off a Bruin out of bounds. LSU will have it as Gaines will now check out for the night. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 23 minutes of work. Brandon Egemo checks in. Inbounds, it comes to Parker Edwards. Baseline jumper from 15 won't fall. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Ezeguero, and it'll stay, or rather go, to Belmont. Patrick Wright, voice of LSU women's basketball, doing a little work for us tonight. John Brady asked the last time Belmont lost by 30 points. It was back in 2009 at Kansas, 81-51. Tigers lead here 83-48 with 1:40 to go. Jacoby Wood stutters, then drives, gets to the paint, kicks it out. The 3 going to be missed, goes over the top of the backboard by E.J. Bellinger on another 3-point shot for the junior out of St. Peter's, Missouri. It will go back to LSU. A lot of the crowd here thought there was a charging foul by Wood to get to the paint. Didn't get the call, but LSU has possession with 1:19 to go. Here's a 3 from the left corner, offered up by Spencer Mays. It's off, no good. Rebound, long outlet to Richard, and he will lay it up at the other end for the Bruins to make it 83-50. So LSU emptying the bench here. Spencer Mays, the junior, younger brother of Skylar Mays, getting his first action on the season. Here's Brandon Egemo, walk-on guard, gets it to Edwards. 3-pointer right corner, comes off too hard. Ezeguero battling for the rebound, out of bounds. They'll say it came off his leg after it was stripped loose by Caleb Hollander. It'll be Belmont basketball with 50.2 seconds. Under a minute to go. LSU leading 83-50. Wood cut off at the free throw line. He'll give it off to Richard. Richard's 3 is there. Richard now with 16 points, his 4th triple of the night. That makes it an even 30 points with 39 seconds. 83-53. Egemo out top. Backing it up. Down to 26 on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock for LSU. Egemo gives it off. Spencer Mays up top left side with 8 on the shot clock. Back to Egemo. He's pulled the trigger on a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds. It will be Belmont basketball. So with 12.3 seconds, LSU leading by 30, 83-53. Belmont can come down here, get another shot at it as Jacoby Wood now will just stop into the front court, and he'll call it a night. Final seconds roll off the clock. Horn sounds, and the Tigers will move to 5-0 on the season with yet again another dominating victory over the Belmont Bruins by a final